Good morning, guys. Welcome to episode 1 of Weekly Market Analysis. This is a series I'll be dropping every Sunday or Monday. I'll be dropping an analysis on all the currency pair that I trade. What I'm looking at, as you can see, I trade 7 currency pair at the moment, and I'll be doing analysis on them, showing you guys what I'm actually looking at. So I don't want to talk too much. Let's just get to business. So first of all, on Euro USD, I'm going to be doing a top-down analysis on this. As you can see from the 3 month time frame, we are currently in a bearish market. My bias on the monthly time frame is bearish. The reason why I go from the bigger time frame is to get my expectational direction, so I can know where the market is headed on the bigger time frame. So currently, Euro USD is on this major resistance level. As you can see, this level acted as support here, support here, support here, support here. Then we broke below the level. Market came back to retest it here, acted as resistance. Then we tried to break it again, acted as resistance, and now we are back at the level again. Yeah, so what I'll be looking for now is a confirmation on lower time frame to check if there is go ahead for the market to start dropping. So right now we'll go to the monthly time frame. So going to the monthly time frame, as you can see here, the market is still kind of bullish on the monthly time frame. As you can see, we have this swing structure low here. It's a kind of mini swing structure low, but here. So what I'll be waiting for now is for market to actually break this to give us a confirmation that okay, wants to go lower, then wait for a retest, and so we're looking to take Euro USD to this lows here. So for now, there's no confirmation now, so I'll go down to the weekly time frame. As you can see, the weekly time frame is still the same thing with the monthly time frame, because this is a weekly structure low here, and we have this weekly structure highs here. So we are still bullish on the weekly time frame. So I'll go to the daily time frame now. Our daily structure range would be here. We have the daily structure high here, and we are having a daily structure low here. We're having a daily structure low here. So yeah, sorry, this was our break of structure on this was our recent break of structure on the daily time frame. So what I'll be looking at right now on the daily time frame would be for price to actually come to a POI zone, and with the look of things, I can see we have one here. We have one POI here. So I'll be looking for price to come here. So I'll be looking for a price to actually come here, or we can wait for it. We can wait for price action to come here also. So this will be the daily liquidity. So just to put it into perspective, I'll be waiting for price action to come here or here for us to start looking for a sell entry, a sell confirmation on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, another thing is that I could have been looking for a counter trade opportunity on this currency pair, but I don't like the fact that we are currently at this resistance level. As you can see, this move led to the break of this mini structure here. So I will just wait for a market to actually give me to get a retracement to this area or this area, then I'll be looking for a sell opportunity on the 4-hour time frame. So another currency pair I trade is the GBP USD. So like I did for the UUSD, I'll be going to the 3 monthly time frame too. The reason why I go to the 3 monthly time frame is because on the 1 monthly time frame, price action was not really clear. As you can see, it was not really clear here, but you can get a clearer price action on the weekly time frame. To be honest, this particular pair is kind of tricky because as you can see here, we had already mitigated a liquidity level here, and price had hit the target here. So we had another one, another pattern is forming here. So our next point of interest on GBP USD will be for price to actually come to this liquidity area here, then drop. But what I can see right now is we are having a kind of raising channel, on the 3 months time frame. You see right here, let's just see something like this. So since we are already getting close to this lower part of the rising channel, I think I'll just be sitting this out. I don't know yet, but let's go to the monthly time frame and see what we are having. So it's still the same thing on the monthly time frame. Still the same thing on the monthly time frame. Or usually I was supposed to I've been looking for an entry right around this area here, but I didn't get anyone because I think there was no confirmation on the smaller time frame. This GBP USD has almost completed this rising channel or pennant, whatever it is you want to call it. It has almost completed it. So what I would have been looking for was to either take an opportunity here which I've already missed, or still wait for price action to come here, then you can look to take the sell all the way down here. So that's my expectational direction on the monthly time frame. So on the daily time frame we are bullish, and already we had a previous liquidity level here. As you can see, market reacted to the level, went up, then again, yeah, on the week that reminds me, on the weekly time frame there is a liquidity level here. There's a liquidity level on the weekly time frame here. We're talking about this area here as weekly liquidity. So what we are going to be expecting now is for what I'm expecting on this time frame, on this pair, is for us to get a break above, a retest, then you can look for price to actually come all the way up here. So yeah, this is what if you didn't watch my last weekly vlog, I actually mentioned what happened to me on GBP USD right around this area here. So what I'm looking for now is price to break above this high here, then you can look for retracement and entry to take opportunity of a bullish move to this area here. So we'll go to the next pair, which is USD CAD. So USD CAD, go to the 3 months time frame. As you can see on the 3 month time frame, there is a consolidation pattern forming here too. If you can already see, there's a consolidation pattern forming here. This is more like, I think, a triangle, not really a pattern trader, but I just have a little idea about it. So yeah, this is a triangle pattern for me here. This is a triangle pattern for me here, and as you can see here, we are bullish on we are bullish on the 3 months time frame, because you see market broke the high here. We had a higher low, because this low is higher than this low. We had a higher low and a higher high. So after we broke this high here, what we're going to be looking for is a counter trend move, as you can see. But a counter trend move is what we're going to be looking for. So our expectation now, um bias or direction on 3 months time frame will be for price to actually come all the way to um it will be for price to come all the way to somewhere here. This will be our POI on the 3 months time frame. So we'll be looking for price to come somewhere around here, for us to be looking for an entry opportunity. So having that in mind, we are not just going to sit down there and just look at price to move like this much to this particular area. So we are going to be looking for an opportunity to maximize this move. So we'll now go to the monthly time frame. As you can see, we've not really had a confirmation on the monthly time frame, because we are currently reacting to this support here. Currently reacting to this support here. We are currently reacting to this support here. So what I'll be looking for, on the monthly time frame will be something like this: a break of this mini structure here, a retest, then yeah, something like that. So but for now, if this structure does not break, if this low here does not break, then we should be seeing price come all the way to this high here. So let's go to the weekly time frame. So the pattern is not really that clear on the weekly time frame, so I'll just go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we are having this uptrend. As you can see, we had a break of this low, then we had a break of this high here, but it was not confirmed, because we didn't have a close above it. So we finally had a break confirmation somewhere around here. So our structure range is going to be from somewhere here. So daily structure, and this was the break confirmation. We had a break confirmation of this. Let me just draw it from here. So we had a confirmation here. So what we're going to be looking at right now is you're going to be looking for a counter trend opportunity to take our trade to this point of interest. So we are going to be looking for a counter trend opportunity to take this trade to this low here. Yeah. So for us to take advantage of this move, we are going to look into the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see over here on the 4-hour time frame, there's already a change of structure on the 4-hour time frame. Since there's already change of structure here because we had this break here. So what I'll be looking for is for yeah, so what I'm going to be looking for is for price to actually come either here or maybe sweep this high. Then we are going to look for confirmation and take this trade up to this POI zone on the daily time frame. So our next pair we are looking at is the XAUUSD. So as we all know, XAUUSD has been on a very crazy bull run. It has been on a very crazy bull run. The current place that XAUUSD is trading is we are trading in an uncharted territory because if you go all the way back here, you can see there is no price action to the left. So what I'm going to be looking for is going to be a potential retracement before we resume the bullish trend on XAUUSD. So we go to the 1 monthly time frame now. As you can see, even on the 1 monthly time frame, we are still bullish, but for us to actually confirm a change of direction, a big change of direction on the monthly time frame, I will be looking for a break of this monthly structure range. If we this monthly structure low, if we can get a break below this, a confirmed break below this, then we can be looking for sell opportunity all the way down. So having confirmed that, I'm going to be going to the weekly time frame. So on this weekly time frame here, we are still bullish on the weekly time frame, and the reason is that our recent structure low on the weekly time frame is still this area here. As you can see, price tried to break this weekly low here, but we didn't get it close below it, so we still assume market is still bullish, and we tried for the second time here and the third time here. There has not been a confirmed switch on the weekly time frame, so personally we are still bullish on the weekly time frame. But something else I can see is we are having you know a kind of consolidation pattern on the weekly time frame, which is something like this. So if we go to the daily time frame, we are going to see that this is actually clearer. As you can see on the daily time frame, it's even clearer. So on the daily time frame, we've already had a break of structure on the daily time frame because as you can see, price already broke below. This was our low on the daily time frame. Our recent low on the daily time frame, as you can see, we tried to break below it, but there was no confirmation. We tried here, there was no confirmation, and right here was where we had the confirmation. So on the daily time frame, price action is bearish. So yeah, on the daily time frame, price action was bearish. As you can see, we had the confirmation of this trend change when market closed below this low here. So after that, we had another structure range, as you can see, a lower high, then we had a lower low, which means our structure range on the daily time frame is this. So our structure range on the daily time frame is this. So what we're going to be looking for is a movement to somewhere around here, then maybe we start going down, or we can wait for price to actually break this area here, have a retracement, then you can look for something like this. So here on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have. We have a liquidity level here. We have a liquidity level here. So you can just wait for price to come here. So you can just wait for price to come here, look for ample confirmation, then we take this trade to the low here. So that's my bias on XAUUSD. So after that, we are going to the next currency pair, which is the USD JPY. So on the USD JPY on the 3 months time frame, we are bullish because of our structure range on this monthly time frame. I like the price action on this particular pair. It's clear compared to other currency pair. But see, this is what we are currently having here. So we had this higher low, then higher high. Price already had the retracements. We tap this dynamic support here, then we've already mitigated the high here, but there has not been a confirmation of a higher high yet. So I'm still watching this. So we go to the 1 monthly time frame. As you can see on the 1 monthly time frame, this particular high here on the 3 monthly time frame is actually a liquidity area on the monthly time frame. So this can be kind of confusing for beginners, but like we all know, the market is fractal in nature. So I'm going to be explaining that in coming videos. But this is a liquidity area on the monthly time frame, and once we have this liquidity area on the monthly time frame, what we are going to be expecting is for price to actually go down. So our structure range on the monthly time frame is this. Why I said that is because, as you can see, we have a break above structure here. We broke above this structure high, and we had a confirmation by this candlestick closing right above it. Then price went ahead to break below this, confirming a bearish bias. Then after that, we had this liquidity area that price is currently testing now. So what we are going to be looking for now is a confirmation on the weekly time frame. I can see a mini consolidation pattern here, but it's going to be clearer on the weekly time frame. So let's go to the weekly time frame. So don't forget, I said we are looking for a bearish trade on our bias on this pair is bearish. As you can see, we have this consolidation pattern on the weekly time frame. So this is what we have, and we are having the fifth touch of this consolidation pattern, which is where I'll be looking for my entry here. So for me to get a confirmation, we'll have to wait for an entry confirmation on the daily time frame. So there has been nothing on the daily time frame yet. So what else I'll be looking for? We'll go to the two. So we'll be looking for an entry opportunity on the daily time frame, which hasn't presented itself yet. So what I'm going to be looking for, if I get confirmation on the lower time frame or the daily time frame, I'll be entering a sell opportunity all the way to the lows here. So that's my bias on our USD JPY. So our next trade is GBP JPY. So we go to the 3 monthly time frame. As you can see, currently on the monthly time frame, from the analysis I've been doing, GBP should be getting strength soon, because as you can see here, we are currently on the 3 monthly liquidity area. This might not happen immediately, but overall the long term view on GBP JPY is going to be for price to actually come all the way down here. But we have to wait for confirmation on lower time frame before we can actually start taking trades on before we can start taking trades to actually maximize this short opportunity. So we are going to go to the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, what we are looking for here is a confirmation that we are ready to go lower, and as you can see, there's nothing yet, because this is all we have. The market is currently respecting this mini demand zone. So market is currently respecting this mini demand zone. So what we're going to be watching out for is for market to break below this and come back to retest it. Then we can start selling this pair all the way to the downside. So since we don't have that yet, then the reasonable thing for market to do is to come all the way to this high. So that is one of the reasons why I'm currently in a buy trade on GBP JPY. So we go to the weekly time frame now. So on the weekly time frame, you can see here that we are having a consolidation pattern here. There's another consolidation pattern here on the weekly time frame. So as you can see, there is a consolidation pattern forming on the weekly time frame, and that's one. We have this monthly demand zone, that's two. Then we have this dynamic supports, the EMA, that's three. Then we have the fourth touch of the lower part of this consolidation pattern, which is like five conference that we have that this market should actually push up. So we go to the daily time frame. So go to the daily time frame right now. As you can see, we still have price rejecting the dynamic support here. So what we are going to be looking for this week is for price to come all the way up here. Then we'll be looking for an entry opportunity. Then we take the sell. So this is my bias on GBP JPY. So we'll go to the next currency pair. So our next currency pair is Euro JPY. So on Euro JPY, okay, we have this structure range here. We have our higher low, so we have our higher low here, then our higher high. As you can see, we just break this structure highs here. And after we break the structure high, what we are going to be looking for is a counter trend opportunity for market to actually come retrace, then before we resume the bullish momentum. So on the monthly time frame, we're supposed to be looking for what On the monthly time frame, what we are going to be looking for is so what we are going to be looking for on the monthly time frame is for price to break this, have a retracement, then we can look for a sell opportunity. But for now, there's nothing like that. So we go to the daily 1 weekly time frame. We go to the weekly time frame. As you can see, price is still rejecting this, support level here, and we are having rejection of the EMA too. So, which gives us an extra confirmation that price might be coming all the way up here. And what else can we see? A consolidation pattern. There's another consolidation pattern here. So yeah, there's another consolidation pattern. So what I'm going to be looking for in the coming week is going to be a movement to the upside here. Then we can look for a sell opportunity all the way down. So it's still the same thing on the daily time frame. We just wait for price to come all the way up here, then we look for sell opportunity all the way down. So yeah, this is quite a very long video, but this is what I'm looking for on the chart. This is my weekly analysis on the chart for this week. Yeah, I'll update you guys next week on how price played out. Alright, take care guys.